All right, so basically, I'm gonna do my our presentation on the proper way to set on and being certain like techniques and certain foot positions and whatnot. So, all right, basically with my position on the court, a setter is basically the one that runs the team. It's like a, I guess it's like a base. It's a basic thing that you have to know how to set the ball and what hand movements you need. So I'm gonna use my teammate real quick. So probably you can come over here and like show me the technique real quick. All right. So based on hand technique, the ball must be above forehead level, and where it comes down to, you see your thumbs are right outside of it. That way you can extend the ball. That way you need to push it out or push the ball behind you. So in order to get basically a good set, the ball has to be basically passed. So it needs to get a good pass and great and high to get to forehead level so it can push it out to the hitter. All right, techniques. Basically, your setter has a certain position where he should set and catch the ball, which is basically on the court. You square yourself up to the net, and where you go to catch the ball is basically anywhere on the court, honestly. So you're running anywhere after that set, on the second hit, just basically get the ball and set it. You can sit out if you want to. What? You can sit out if you want to. Thank you. Okay, so you on the floor. The setter is known to get the second ball always, and he must set that ball to any of his teammates, and he must call it before anyone else on the court. So he squares himself up to the net and gets his feet ready, and then basically he just sets the ball to anybody else that wants to that calls the set. So the setter is the most profound and honestly important player on the court because without him, you can't run your offense. All right, with foot positioning, you basically need to know where to plant your feet and where to like extend. Basically, you have to basically know where to put your feet on the court and make sure you're squared up to the net. Like this all matters for how far you can push the ball out from your front sets. So for your front sets, usually front foot is forward and the back left is always behind you. That way you have to extend your legs and use your arm muscles to get the ball out. Without doing that, if you do not do that, basically the ball would not be pushed out as far and it will either go into the net or be called a double because it would be a bad set. If you do not use these proper techniques to get your feet ready and hand ready, basically coach will be on you about that and he will keep yelling at you to get square up to the net, position your feet, and get ready to set the ball. And it's a really big deal because the setter is a unique player. I mean, it's more unique players on the court, but when it comes to him, he calls all the plays. He calls where the ball is going and how it's going to be set and where. So we have to pay attention to the setter's hands and when he's going to set the ball. Basically, he's the quarterback of the team, like a football. He calls the plays. He runs the team just for the offense. Defense, you just have to be. Defense, he really doesn't play much defense on the court. The setter is mainly running to the front of the net every time he gets ready for the set. So when he runs to the front of the court at the net, he gets ready to set. So he gets ready for set, and basically you do the same thing. You square your feet up, plant your feet, and you get ready to set the ball. He runs everything on the court unless the coach tells him to run a certain play. So basically, without your setter, you can't run your offense like a football team, basically. And that's it.